I 30F think my boyfriend 28M resents me for earning more than him. So, I 30F met my boyfriend 28M, a school teacher 6 years ago when I was still a med student. He helped me during the difficult years of my residency and we had what I thought was solid relationship. We have similar interests in movies, music, boarding games. We had some arguments, but they were always resolved through talking. We always have fun together now that I finally finished residency and landed a solid job with good pay. We even started looking for a place to move together. The thing is, now that I finally feel like we can start truly enjoying things, with a more stable financial situation, and with me having more free time, he seems to resent me. I don't really understand. It started innocent enough, with him making slight remarks about me now being a fancy doctor, when I bought some new, more, better quality and professional clothes, but now the remarks never seems to stop. We went to a holiday together. I booked a better hotel room than usually because I now can afford one, and was very excited about. He told me I was showing off my new doctor money. I paid for his entrance ticket to a concert to a band we both like. He told me he would prefer we had went to a local bar. I pay for dinner at a restaurant we always talked about trying in the future. He complains about the size of the portions. Yesterday, I gave him a new shirt. He told me, of course, now I have to be better dresses to be with you. I told him this phrase hurt me, and he told me he was just joking, to which I said that jokes were supposed to be funny and not hurtful, and he accused me of being too sensitive. I left short after because he refused to talk more about it. I simply do not understand this man. I pay these things for him because I wanted to enjoy them with him, and since I can afford them and he can't, it seemed obvious that I could just pay his part. Gift giving is one of my love languages, especially if this gift is an experience we can have together. When we started our relationship, it was clear I would earn more than him someday, me being a, at the time, future MD and school teachers having profoundly unfair low salaries. He even talked about being a stay-at-home dad. I'm profoundly confused by his current behavior. It seems clear that he resents me and refuses to talk about it. At the same time, we've been together for 6 years. I love him dearly, and I'm hoping it's just a phase. Any advice on how to deal with this? First, I want to thank everyone who took their time to read my post and give advice. I received messages asking how things went, so I decided to write this. The next day I sent him a message stating we need to have a conversation about what happened. I went to his house and told him I was hurt by his comments, and especially by his dismissal of my feelings after. I said I understand that the recently shift of the dynamics on our relationship could be hard to deal with, but that I loved him and I was really happy about finally being able to buy and do things we spoke about in the past and wanted to share. This with him, he apologized for his behavior and told me he was feeling insecure and lashing out because of that. I thought the conversation was going very well, and thing we'd be better. Then he dropped the bomb. He cheated with another teacher. From his school, he explained that the guilt over this was also making him behave strangely. He told me he was feeling less worth, and another woman wanting him helped him feel better, helped his self-esteem. That it was just one time and it was a mistake, that he loved me and wanted to be better. I just stood there. I didn't even know how to react. Cheating is a deal breaker for me, and I told him this at the beginning of our relationship. I thought he understood that. I thought he was the one. I think he noticed my initial lock of reaction because he implored me to say something. In the end, I just thanked him for his sincerity and told him we were over. He started crying and begging for forgiveness, telling me I was the love of his life and other things that, to be truthful, I didn't really pay attention to because all I wanted at the moment was to leave his house and never see him again. I moved to the door and he tried blocked me. That I was when I got angry? I don't remember exactly what I said, but I made clear I would not tolerate cheating, and he broke my trust, so that was it. I was breaking up with him. The end. I was so angry I was shaking, and I'm proud that I managed to control myself enough not to yell. I just wanted to clear with my intentions, so that was it. He wouldn't stop messaging with excuses and then, with angriness, but the final straw was a text saying how I was throwing away a 6 years relationship over a mistake. I told him that he was the one who threw the relationship away and that I would be mailing him his things. Then I blocked him now. I'll have to search for a place to take STD tests that have different staff from the ones in my hospital. I don't want gossip about me. I have to take some time for me, and then I guess I'll be back at the dating market. At 30, that will be fun. Sorry for the lack of happy ending, but I suppose that's life.